I thought I was building a future with her, saving every dollar, working double shifts, planning a ring, and all along, she was building a secret life with 4 different guys. My best friend, her boss, the neighbor I used to greet every morning, and a guy she told me was just gay. And the worst part, they were all laughing at me behind my back. This story gets crazier every minute. So subscribe and stay till the end. I was with her for 3 years. Not some casual thing. I'm talking real commitment. Late night calls. Shared dreams. Talking about houses, wedding plans. Even stupid stuff like what our future dog will be named. I was working double shifts most days. Exhausted, but it didn't matter. Because I believed I was building something real. She always acted perfect. Sweet voice. Soft laugh. The kind of girl who knew exactly what to say when I was stressed. Or at least, that's what I thought. But looking back now, there were cracks. Small ones. Like her phone always lighting up at 2 a.m. She'd flip it face down instantly. Just work stuff, she'd say. And I believed her. Because that's what you do when you trust someone with your whole heart. You don't question them. You don't dig. Or, at least, I didn't. But the nights kept getting worse. The phone buzzing nonstop. She started smiling at messages she wouldn't show me, laughing quietly when she thought I wasn't paying attention. And I remember this one night, clearly. She went to the bathroom and left her phone on the bed. It lit up again, and again. Something in me snapped. Not anger, not yet. Just this cold feeling in my stomach. Like my instincts were screaming something my mind refused to accept. I picked it up. I told myself I wouldn't look. I really did. But my hands were already moving. And the moment I unlocked it, my life changed forever. At first, I didn't even understand what I was seeing. Different chat names, flirty messages, late night plans, photos I can't even describe without feeling sick again. Then it clicked. Not one guy, not 2, 4, for separate conversations, for separate lies. And they weren't random strangers either. My best friend since childhood, the guy I trusted with everything, her boss, the neighbor I used to casually say hi to in the hallway, and the gay friend she always insisted was harmless. Yeah, apparently not. They were all talking about me too. Jokes, mocking me, calling me too clueless, too busy working to notice. I felt my hands go cold, my chest tighten like I couldn't breathe properly. And the worst part? It had been going on for 8 months. While I was out there working myself to exhaustion, she was living a completely different life behind my back. I sat there for what felt like hours, just staring at the screen. My brain couldn't process it. It didn't feel real, like I was watching someone else's nightmare. Then I heard the bathroom door open. Her footsteps, normal, calm, like nothing in the world was wrong. She walked in, saw my face, and instantly knew, but she didn't panic. She didn't even flinch. She just looked at me and said, "So you found out?" That's when I knew. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't confusion. This was planned. I asked her why. My voice didn't even sound like mine. It was low, broken, and she just sighed, like I was annoying her. Then she laughed, actually laughed, and said, "You took long enough to figure it out. I was bored. Honestly, you're just too predictable." Those words didn't just hurt. They destroyed something inside me, because there was no regret, no guilt, just emptiness from her side, like I was nothing more than a placeholder in her life. My best friend texted me right after. "It wasn't personal, bro." That's when I stopped feeling anything at all. Just silence in my head. That same night, I packed a bag. No screaming. No drama. Nothing. She went out later, saying she needed to clear her head. Yeah, I know what that meant. I didn't wait around to find out. I just left. Different city. Different life. Same broken person. Trying to figure out how everything went wrong, without me even noticing. The first few weeks after I left felt unreal. Not painful in the way you'd expect. More like empty. I stopped checking my phone. Stopped replaying memories. Stopped asking myself why. Because there was no answer that would make it better. I moved to a different city. Small place. Quiet streets. No reminders of her. No reminders of them. At night, I just sit in my room staring at the ceiling. Try and make sense of how someone you plan a future with can turn into a stranger overnight. Therapy started soon after, not because I was broken, but because I didn't trust my own judgment anymore. Every thought felt unreliable. Every memory felt rewritten. And slowly, I started rebuilding. Not happiness yet, just stability. Then, little by little, I started hearing things. Not from them. I had blocked everything. But life has a funny way of leaking truth. My old co-worker messaged me one day. "You're not going to believe what happened. The boss fired. Apparently his little work affair didn't stay secret. HR got involved after another complaint came up. And suddenly, he wasn't untouchable anymore. The neighbor moved out suddenly. No explanation. Just gone from the building like he never existed. And my so-called best friend, his girlfriend, found out everything. She exposed him publicly, destroyed his perfect boyfriend image in a matter of days. And the gay friend? That one hit the funniest. He didn't even stick around long enough for drama. Once things got messy, he just disappeared. Blocked her, ghosted her, used her, and left. One by one, the perfect little web she built started collapsing. Not because of revenge, not because of me, just consequences finally catching up. 2 months later, my phone rang. Unknown number. I almost didn't pick up, but something made me answer. Her voice came through instantly. Broken. Shaky. Nothing like the confident girl I once knew. "Please, just listen. I made a mistake. I messed everything up." She was crying. Real crying. Not the fake kind people use when they get caught. This sounded exhausted. She told me everything fell apart. The boss used her and discarded her. The others stopped answering her. People she thought cared vanished the moment things got inconvenient. She said she felt alone. She said she finally understood what she lost. And then she said it, the line I already knew was coming. "Can we fix this?" For a moment, I didn't say anything. Not because I was thinking, but because I was remembering. The laughter, the lies, the betrayal that went on for months while I worked myself to exhaustion. And then I just exhaled. One short laugh. Not angry, not sad, just done. "I'm not angry anymore," I said, and that's the problem. Because anger means there's still something left, something to fix, something to fight for. But I had nothing left for her. No love, no hate, just distance. She kept talking, apologizing, explaining, begging, but it all sounded like noise, like someone speaking from another life. Finally, I said, "You didn't just cheat on me. You replaced me while I was still standing next to you." Silence. Then I added, "And that version of me doesn't exist anymore." And I hung up. No blocking this time. No anger. Just closure. People always think revenge is about doing something back. But sometimes, the real revenge is distance. It's becoming unreachable. It's letting people face the consequences without you standing in the fire with them anymore. Because when you leave the story, they're forced to live inside the mess they created. And you finally get to breathe again. If there's one thing I learned from all of this, it's that loyalty means nothing to people who are already decided to leave. You don't lose them suddenly. You lose them slowly, while ignoring every warning sign. If this hit you, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories like this.